Well, I would say good morning, but it's afternoon, even though it feels like morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Game time, Brian. Otherwise known as Slanty Brian. Yes, Slanty. We're approaching St. Patrick's Day. I know it's in March. I'm trying to make this weather go by fast, because March means April's close, and April means spring. You know, spring, April showers, spring, May flowers, or whatever the hell. Because this weather is not good. It's not good for me. It's not good for my complexion. It's not good for my waistline. I gotta get to the gym. I'm thinking I got some days off coming up in a week or so. I gotta hit it every day. Pause. That's a slanty. Oh, this is nice. This is snazzy. Come on now. Anyway. Good afternoon, everybody. Rise and grind on a Saturday. Yes, me and the missus are going out to grab a few items. We're in the snow.
Is my head in your way?
No, she just wants to be in the video by talking.
I do.
Yeah, you do. You're talking. You're deep in it now. Now you can't stop. Now you're in it. You're deep into the video. Anyway, I'm playing, but yeah, I think we're gonna go probably Sam's Club, because my three boys and the girlfriends and her and me, we just blow through everything. We blow through it all. So we need a few things before we go live later today for the wild card weekend beginning. But before we get to the wild card weekend, Deshaun Watson, my God, bro, more details are coming out regarding what's going on with Massagey Watson. And I say that with nothing but love. Deshaun, it's love, brother. To each his own. That's all I'm going to say. How much money is enough money, people? So, as I reported, Deshaun Watson retore his Achilles. Now, I don't know if I think it's the same Achilles. But they just redid his contract. Moved the money around. Still didn't lose any of the $92 million still owed in guarantees. That's what you need to remember. $92 million in guarantees is the thing to think about. But the Browns slipped in. They slipped in a little wording that if he does it, hang gliding, skydiving, basketball, whatever. There's a lot of things in this contract. Sorry, I'm fixing the camera. A lot of things in this contract that can void the remaining $92 million. That's friggin' nuts. That I sure hope that the agents for Deshaun Watson didn't allow that in there. Now, normal contracts, you are not allowed to do certain things. Riding a motorcycle, skydiving, whatever. Base jumping, cliff jumping, hopping in a squirrel suit, whatever you want to do. Normally, it's in the contract. So that's normal language, but rumor has it that Deshaun Watson was in Miami doing some sort of sporting activities. I'm not going to get involved as to what. We don't know. That's what's being reported. Which would mean they could, if they wanted, pull that, engage. The kill switch engaged. They would engage that part of the contract and null and void, baby. Now, I'm sure there might be some legal wrangling between agents, attorneys, and all that, but stay tuned for that. I feel bad for Deshaun Watson at this point. We've been let's just say he's given us a lot of great content. So, I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. I do. But you gotta be smart, bro. You gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta lay off the massages, even if it's just a massage. Let's stay away from the deep tissue type massages for now, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel bad for Massagy, Deshaun Watson. I do. So stay tuned on that front. Now, we are, what's today's date? The 11th. January 11th. Saturday. 12. So Tuesday, I don't know what time. I don't know if he wakes up in the morning. If it's 12:01 Tuesday morning. Mike McCarthy is a free agent, allowed to talk to anybody in the league as far as teams for coaching. Sorry, my mindfulness app is telling me to calm down. Interesting. I have to reflect. It's telling me it's going to reflect. I don't want to reflect on the Cowboys right now. I don't want to reflect. I'm nice and calm. I feel like I'm calm. So no need to reflect right now. But he's allowed to go officially. Now, again, I don't want anybody, don't get caught up in the Adam Schefter and who's the other dude that's wrong half the time. I'm sorry, what's his name? Adam Schefter and the other dude, little guy. They're both little guys. Damn, what's his name? Put in the comments. Who am I thinking of? Little guy. Kind of inchwormy looking. Ian Rappaport. Bang. Rap sheet. Ian. Usually Ians are smaller guys. I don't know. Put in the comments if you know an Ian that isn't over 5'7". Am I wrong? Rap sheet? Anyway, Ian Rappaport's normally, he's normally just throwing shit up against the wall and see what sticks. Rap sheet is the saying that, Dallas hasn't reached out to anybody because they were talking about Aaron Glenn. I still believe Mike McCarthy will be their guy. Now, Steve Sarkisian, Ultra brought that up to me, and then I did read it after, so he is speaking the truth. Steve Sarkisian is a guy to keep an eye out on. Dallas has a way of bringing in college coaches. I don't know that I want to retread. If you're not going to go get me a Ben Johnson, everybody and their mother thinks Ben Johnson's going to Chicago. I think Chicago would hire Mike McCarthy for $5, $6, $7 million, then pay Ben Johnson $14, $15, $16, $17 million. I just think that's the case. Chicago's cheap. Their ownership. Not as cheap as Dallas, and I mean that in nothing but respect, Jerry, but Dallas doesn't want to pay for a first-time head coach, if you know what I mean. Even though it's in high demand, and you got to do your homework, and you got to go out in any business across this country, you got companies paying big dollars, just like college football, right? They're paying big dollars to these athletes to come quarterback their team. Unproven, mind you. They don't always work out. $6 million, come sign with come sign with the Bulldogs. Come over to Ohio State. It is what it is. Usually Ohio State wouldn't be involved in that too much, but you see what's happening. If you want the best of the best, you got to pay for the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? You have to pay. You have to pay for it. And Dallas doesn't really seem to want to pay for anybody but a retread. And they want you to, oh my God, you're coaching for the star. You're playing for the star. We want you to take less. That's just what they want. So McCarthy has until Tuesday, and then he can go do whatever he wants and talk to whoever. But now you're starting to hear the leak of Ian Rapsheet is like the little leak. He's like a creepy little leak monster, Well, don't tell me. I'm not reporting it, but Steve Sarkisian is on the short list. But, don't blame me. All right, Ian Rappaport. All right, Adam Schefter. We know what's going on here. It's called negotiation. Dallas fans. McCarthy's not going anywhere. But the importance of getting the deal done is to find out, is Zimmer coming back? Are we going with Al Harris? Because Dallas should be interviewing the likes of Aaron Glenn. Aaron Glenn is a top-notch candidate. Dallas should be interviewing him. Why not? They should be interviewing Ben Johnson. They should be interviewing Mike Vrabel. They haven't interviewed anybody. So, I ask you, what are they doing? We all know what they're doing. The reason of this video is to tell you that Dallas Cowboys, my beloved team, a lot of our beloved team, a lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them. They are attention whores. Yes, they're attention whores. What store are we going to first?
Go to Sam's first.
We're going to Sam's Club first. 5 minutes and we'll be there. All right, so I got 4 minutes to complete this video. Give or take. That's close. That's where I sit with this whole thing. There's no reason not to interview. Did you ever hear with these teams, they interview young, talented minds to pick their brain? Go do it. Are they afraid to be wowed by a young person? Because I'm telling you, their fallback plan, you're hearing Steve Sarkisian, their fallback plan is a Kellen friggin' Moore, and I hope Kellen tells him to go jump up a tree. That's what I hope Kellen tells him. I hope Kellen says, nah, I'm not coming to Dallas. Last time I got there, you ran me out of town. We had our problem. Us fans, us people who know, had our problems with Kellen Moore. I don't believe he's a leader of men as a head coach. I think he's a lifetime coordinator. Do I think he will get a head coach job? Yes, I believe Kellen Moore will ultimately get a head coaching job. But I believe that he's ultimately a coordinator. You need a leader of men. Enter Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel, to me, would be a great coach. But you would need an offensive coordinator. John Gruden. I know what's going out there. I think a lot of that was bogus, but I'm not going to tell anybody how to feel regarding John Gruden's comments. That's totally up to you. You're entitled to your opinion, and that's cool. So if you don't want him because of the scandal, he's basically being blackballed from the NFL. Which, like, even if you said something, two wrongs shouldn't make a right? I guess there's penalties. I don't know, but I like John Gruden. I think he's a leader of men. I think at this point, if you can somehow keep Mike Zimmer and Al Harris in town, or if Mike Zimmer leaves, then go with Al Harris, then that's what you need to do. Those two guys. Go get yourself an offensive coach if you're not going to go get a Vrabel. You need a leader of men. But I don't think it's Kellen Moore. Is it Steve Sarkisian? Possibly. Hell, Nick Saban couldn't do it with Miami Dolphins. And he's one of my all-time favorite college coaches. The Coach Saban is the best. Yet, he didn't have the stomach for the pros, for whatever reason. And finally, I'm going to end this video with, I sent it to Bad Dog Sports, little article I read. There's a guy who's in the know, the University of Florida, Miami. Cam Ward is going to the New York Football Giants. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why. And Deshaun Watson. Shedeur Sanders is going to the Raiders, which I predicted all along. Somehow, some way, Deion's going to get involved and tell. Basically the Giants say he don't want to play there. So what's going to happen with Cleveland? This is going to be very interesting because I don't believe Deion Sanders wants his son playing for the Browns. The Titans, I don't know nothing about. I don't know what they're doing. Seems to me like they're going to be in a position of they're going to need a quarterback unless they like Bo Callahan. You know what I'm talking about. What's the Will Levis, a.k.a. Bo Callahan. I don't know. I really don't know, but I sent the video to Bad Dog Sports on Twitter, so go check it out. Posted it on his timeline. A guy in the know saying it's a done deal. They're getting Yeah, they're getting Cam Ward out of the University of Florida. Is it Miami? Yeah, I think Cam. And the offensive coordinator, who's currently there, is going to the New York Football Giants. That's what the video says. So Giants get their Cam Ward, and the Raiders somehow get, because I'm telling you, Deion Sanders is not going to allow his kid to go, to Cleveland. Tennessee, you would think he would want him to go to Tennessee, maybe, but it's kind of the market's not great. He wanted to be in a warm weather place. Well, Tennessee just got snow, so I don't know how warm weather that is.
Ryan, pull over.
I'm getting over.
Fire truck.
Fire truck. There it is. They're selling hoagies. I can tell. They're selling hoagies. They're not going to no fire driving that slow.
Is there another one? Why do I hear more?
No, it's the same one.
Oh,
Just
okay.
a lot of hoagies. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But all right, everybody. Video's getting a little long for me to upload. It'll probably upload tonight sometime. But no, I'll talk to everybody later. Remember, we are doing a live stream probably around 4 o'clock-ish, somewhere in there. So stay tuned for that. Let me know what you think. Shouldn't Dallas be interviewing everybody? And if they're not, that's telling me Big Mike's coming back. They were interviewing Big Mike on the down low a week before the season was over when they had Jason Garrett there. They have a backup plan. But don't kid yourself. Jerry Jones is using Ian Rappaport like the elf on the shelf or something. He's working that little man. Yeah. Hey, Steve, it's Steve Sarkisian. Here you go, rap sheet. And Massaji Watson could be in trouble with his $92 million. Talk to you later. Hey. And as just got here, I had to add this. Just got an alert from Bleacher Report quoting Adam Schefter. This is what it's all about. Adam Schefter reports the Cowboys could be willing, or Mike McCarthy is eligible to talk to teams on Tuesday. What will happen? Will the Cowboys get it done? The clock is ticking. It's all BS, people. It's all ridiculous. Trust me when I tell you. I'm so tired of this organization worrying about headlines instead of worrying about dubs. All right. Go fucking Birds!
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. This is too much.
Twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.